Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new Sims 3 Let's Play. It's called Late Night, the expansion pack that came with the Sims 3. Um, and I'm a little late with this, but then again, I didn't start my YouTube till like a few months ago. And I've wanted to get into Sims 3. I was into it, but I didn't have much of the luxuries of money to get all the games, so here we are. Um, this is our first sim. This very bright green sim right here. Her name is Olivine Dust. She is our first sim out of the three, and here is her personality. She is a light sleeper. She is lucky. She's neurotic. She's a vegetarian, and she's virtuoso. I do not know what comes with late night, but this is not really an expansion-based Let's Play. If you guys want to see what comes with late night, if you haven't already and you're new to this, please check out some of the other Let's Players. Like I did when I first started out, and so this is just for fun with using the late night stuff, and this is what she looks like, the cutie right here. She wants to be in a one sim band that did come with late night, I believe. Her favorite color is pink. Her favorite music is pop music, and her favorite food is tofu dog. And she is a Cancer. Now let me tell you a little bit about her. She came to Bridgeport when she was a little girl. At first, she didn't want to come here. She had all these other friends where she was originally, and you know how you are when you don't want to move somewhere and leave all your friends. So she was like that. And then she met her best friend, Sunrose Azalea. We will meet her soon. And things turned for the better, meaning she started to allow herself to enjoy life in the big city. Then they both came across another sim that's in this household called Orange after university, and they instantly became best friends. They planned to buy an apartment, which they did, but there's something that Ollie, that's what I'm gonna call her, Ollie doesn't know, and that is Orange is actually a vampire. Yes, she is. She doesn't know it. But my question to you guys is, will she accept it? When she finds out that Orange is a vampire, will she accept her for her? That's my question to you. I'll let you think about it, and I'll cut back when we get to the next sim. Okay, and this is our second sim. And she is very pink, she's very vibrant, and I love her. I did use some makeup from Into the Future. I thought it would suit perfectly. My game has to run on a bunch of custom content, so I'm sorry for that. She is another human, so of course. This one is Sunrose Azalea. As you can see, she has this rebellious look to her, and this was one of the hairs that I was testing out on her while I was going through all this hair that I had, and I loved it on her. She fits it very well. So let's go on to her personality. And yes, guys, yes, it's gonna get quite dramatic quite quick because she doesn't like commitment. She has commitment issues. She's very flirty. She's a great kisser. She's a night owl, so she is gonna have a lot more fun going partying at night and having, dealing with the night creatures that may lurk. And she's also rebellious. She wants to be a heartbreaker, so she wants to be the girlfriend of 10 different Sims. I thought it was fitting for her considering she doesn't like commitment, so we're gonna have fun with that. She is a Libra. She likes tri-tip steak, electronica, and black. And let me tell you a little bit about Sunrose. Sunrose has always lived in the city. She's never lived outside of the city. She knows that what goes down at night. She is not new to this. She also loved giving her parents all sorts of problems. She was that rebellious kid, pulling pranks, staying out after curfew, getting in trouble with the police, all that, vandalizing stuff. Um, she also knew that there were different occults in the city. Um, so she knows what orange is. She's not stupid. She was actually the first to find out, the pale skin, glowing eyes, fangs, the need to always sleep during the day, also the thirst for blood. She may be, she may have that image of, that bad friend that always give you issues in school, but she isn't. She is going to keep the secret between her and Orange until Orange is ready to tell Ollie. But my question to you is, what will become of Orange and Sunrose? Will they get in a committed relationship? Will she actually backstab Orange and tell Ollie? Or will they just keep it between them? I want you guys to think about that, and we'll go on to our last sim. Okay, guys, this is our last sim, the sim of the hour. Orange Vanilla. She is the vampire, the one that I told you about in the other biographies. She is a vampire. This outfit that she's rocking right now, I do believe come with late night. And she's not your typical vampires. She does have a story, and a story that I will tell you here shortly. Her skin may look like a normal sim skin, but she is a vampire, and I had to put her in human form to make sure the skin that is at its darkest and all that. But this is what it would look like if she would have human kids, or the color right here would be a little darker, but you know what I mean. She is also hiding her little mark, because that is also why she is trying to hide who she is. Now let me tell you her personality. She wants to be a celebrated 5-star chef. So she is going to be the one that works for that does the work, and same with Ollie. She's gonna be the one that I believe is the one banned. Okay, now when I tell you that she's not like any other vampire, this is what I mean. Normally when you meet vampires, what movies and other things per se is that they're all evil, they all like being out there, bold and all that, like chowing down blood and all that. But this is not Orange. She is actually good. She is a heavy sleeper. That is a trait that she did keep. She is a natural cook, and granted, she may not be able to eat anything that she may cook, but she picked up this trait. She picked this up when she started living with her friends, and she thought maybe the other girls can't cook, so she thought I'll pick up this and I'll be able to give my friends something that they gave me, love and acceptance, basically. She's also neat. She is neat. So expect her cleaning a lot. And she is shy. She is a shy sim. And that is something I thought was fitting for her, due to her past with what she had to endure. She was basically shy and didn't want basically she didn't want what happened when she was a kid to happen again. And what I mean is, we'll get to that in a second. um she loves fruit parfait, classical and purple, and she is a Taurus. Now we finally get to go into her backstory. This is only a snippet of what I'm going to tell you. She was born in Marshmallow Falls in 1820. She was separated from her family at the age of 16. Her twin sister, Amethyst Vanilla, still lives in Marshmallow Falls. And but she doesn't know, but Amethyst doesn't know that Orange is alive. She came to Bridgeport while she was running away, and that's when she met Sunrose and Ollie, and they've been friends ever since. But my question to you is, will her past, will her past come back to haunt her? Because what happened was, when she was 16 and her twin sister was 16 and all that, something happened. In 1820, it was not as accepting as it is in the modern day world to be a vampire. So when the villagers or the townspeople found out that she was a vampire, they came after her family. And that caused her parents, Tangerine and Tangerine, to pass away. Her father, Tangerine, passed away. Her mother was actually staked beforehand. Before they were born, she was staked, and it took a toll on Tangerine, honestly. It was heartbreaking for him to lose the love of his life and the mother of his children. And the mom's name was Aubergine. And she was very beautiful. She took the girls took after their mom and the looks and everything. And that's why Tangerine adored his little girls, because it reminded him so much of his wife, who sadly was staked due to trying to protect the babies, because they were all born vampires except for Tangerine. He was actually a human, and because he was acquainted, or he was involved with this vampire as his wife, and having having raised two vampire children, it actually was the reason why he died. He told his daughters to go run, and that's when the two girls got separated. Amethyst stayed in Marshmallow Falls because she hid and was really good at hiding. She stayed out of contact, but she told her sister to keep running because they were gaining up on them. And if they didn't separate, they wouldn't have been alive right now. So Amethyst doesn't know that her sister is alive, and neither does Orange, and that's why she grew up shy. She's scared to admit what she is. She's scared to show anyone. She's scared that she wants to know if she's scared to know if it's gonna be the same way it is now, uh, as it was back then. So she just wants to hide what she is. That's why she wears what she wears. This little necklace connected to this corset. She is hiding the mark of the vampire. And so, but she doesn't know that Sunrose knows, though. She doesn't know that Sunrose knows that she's a vampire, and so that's gonna make for a good story. I hope you guys like these Sims, and let me tell you a little bit more about them in sense of sexuality. Um, not a methicist, that's a twin. Orange here is actually bisexual. She she does like boys and girls, and she is so adorable right now. I'm so sorry. She does like she is open to both guys and girls. Sunrose here is actually a bisexual as well, considering we will actually. No, I changed that. She's actually straightforward girls. She likes girls. She is a lesbian, so enjoy her cuteness. Oh my goodness, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile, because she doesn't really smile as much. And what I like is the fact that she is looking at Orange and smiling. From a girl who doesn't really smile as much, as soon as she sees Orange, a vampire, and trying to hide who she is, she smiles. Now, as for Ollie, for me, in my head, Ollie was always. For me, Ollie doesn't know what she likes. She knows she likes guys, but she. Basically, when she doesn't know that. She doesn't know where she is, basically. She sees guys and she sees girls, but she doesn't know what she likes. And I want you guys to actually leave in the comments down below what you think she should be. Because in my head, I already knew what Orange and Sunrose was going to be, but I didn't know what Ollie was. She was basically, when I thought up these Sims in my head, I didn't even think about adding a third Sim. I always had 2 to 1 Sim, so playing with 3 Sims already is going to be a challenge for me. But I want you guys to have a voice. I want you to leave in the comments down below what you think Ollie here should like. Whether she's bisexual, heterosexual, asexual, pansexual, or transgender, or any of those. I want you guys to leave down in the comments what you think. And this is their little crappy apartment. It is a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. Um, but I am going to verify it, of course. I will leave it in the video, but after I do my thing where I have to stop the recording and then restart it because I do have trouble sometimes with my Bandicam and how it just cuts off when I do big chunks. So I will cut back when I finish verifying and all that. So give me 1 second. Okay, guys, I'm back. I did record, so what you see now will be at the end of the video. This is a new kind of apartment. It's very bright. It's very bright, very vibrant. Um, I did. We do have 1,915 simoleons. I was trying to go low, so my Sims can actually work for their money. Because originally I was just gonna recolor everything and just add little bits and bobs, but then they would have had money. So I basically just splurged out on this big TV right here that I am going to recolor. So while you guys are watching me, you can see my recoloring abilities. Let's go with this one. And just, there we go. Okay, so over here is the obvious living room slash dining room, and this is Ollie's guitar. Yeah, she was the one that wanted the one sim band. Yeah, this is her guitar and the couch. Over here's the bathroom. Nothing really changed in here other than the vibrant colors and the pattern you see. This is the kitchen. As you can see, the appliances are in Orange's color because she's gonna be the one that's doing all the cooking. At least I'll try to be the one to do all the cooking. I didn't really decorate. I'm not really much of a decorator. Maybe when I'm so bold and test out my decorating skills, I'll decorate the apartment a little more as the Let's Play progresses. This is Ollie's bed because the girls are all sharing a bedroom, and I'll explain why Orange has a vampiric slumber cough in here shortly in a minute. What is it? Yes, Ollie. This is her bed, very vibrant green, and her color and the hearts. I'll have a bunch of patterns. That's why in the video, in the little speed decorate you'll see in the end of the video, it will have the reason why it took so long. Here is Sun Rose's bed, very vibrant pink and white, and I love the pattern. And here is, Orange's bed. You're probably wondering, Marie, if she's trying to keep her vampiric life a secret, why does she have a vampiric bed? Well, granted, she does she does want to hide who she really is. She has come accustomed in her travels to sleep in a vampiric bed because everywhere she's went, they would surprisingly have a suspicious looking area made for vampires, but she doesn't know that. She only knows of what happened in her past. She doesn't know that modern day people are more accepting of all occults. So that's why she is sleeping in this kind of bed. That, and you're probably wondering, if Ollie doesn't know if that Orange is a vampire, why is she having to sleep in the same room with a vampire bed? Well, Ollie Ollie is gonna pick up on little tips here and there, and she'll eventually figure it out. Starting with this bed, she'll probably at first, all Orange will probably be able to hide it, saying, oh, that's just you dreaming, because Orange will probably work at night. She will be able to have this room to herself during the day, while the girls are out having fun and doing what they need to do during the day, while she is working nights and they work days, yada yada yada. So that's why this bed is here. I am going to cut this video here because, I am testing out my headset's microphone. I didn't know, because I have the Sims 4 headset, I didn't know it came with a microphone already, and I have like 3 technically. So I am just testing it out, seeing if you guys like it. I'm still going to use my other one because sometimes I forget that this microphone is so close to my mouth and everything. I don't have to talk as loud as I do with the other one because I still have to figure out what's going on with that one. I hope you guys do like these Sims. I do want you guys to think about the questions I have asked you, and I also want you to leave in the comments down below what you think of Ollie or Aveline. See, I gave her the name and I can't even say it. Ollie is what she is prefacing, what she preferences, and also I'm hearing that now YouTube is only showing videos based on how many likes you get, and I do not like that because that basically is telling me that YouTube basically wants you to beg for likes, and I am not a person that begs. I don't like begging. But if you guys would love to, it would mean a lot to me if you would like this video and see. I do not like the new algorithm that YouTube is doing, especially if it's us smaller YouTubers. But don't worry, if you guys want to see this video again, you can. If no one knows about this video, you can also go to my Patreon and also support me on there. That would be fantastic. And if I make it to my goal to like 50 patrons or 50 kittens, I will do a live stream for you guys, and I will do a live stream for you guys of PC game until I can figure out a console game. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you like this part, it is nerve-wracking for me. I did mess up in some parts because it is always nerve-wracking in the first parts of anything. If you're a gamer, if you're a gaming YouTuber, you know how it feels to start a let's play that you're not sure of people liking. But I do hope you guys do like this part as we look at the wall. And I will catch you kittens next time. Goodbye.